Ever wondered why Japanese buildings laugh at earthquakes? Stick around because I've got the shocking secret of their unshakable structures. In some countries, when an earthquake hits, buildings fall like dominoes. But in Japan, they just shake it off and move on. So how do they do it? And why are we still stuck in the "let's not interfere with the construction industry too much" mindset? Let's find out. First off, earthquakes in Japan? Just another day. With over 1,500 earthquakes a year, people casually sip their coffee while shaking, wondering, was that an earthquake or just the caffeine kicking in? But here's the crazy part. The buildings shake, but they don't fall. So what's their secret? Japanese buildings have superpowers. They're equipped with earthquake shock absorbers, giant cushions underneath that say, "I may shake, but I won't break," and flexible skyscrapers that literally dance in the wind and during quakes, plus massive counterweights that swing to balance the structure, like the building itself is saying, "You can't knock me down, I'll balance myself." Being a contractor in Japan, it's like rocket science. Construction isn't about, just throw in a couple of columns and we're good. It's done with NASA-level calculations. Mess up? Good luck. The government definitely won't forgive you, and career harakiri awaits. So why aren't we doing this? Is it really that expensive, or is there another reason? Japan has learned to live with earthquakes. But why are we still in the "let's just pray nothing happens" mindset? What do you think? Are the Japanese just smarter, or are we a bit too fatalistic? Comment below. Think, question, laugh. But most importantly, stay standing. Are earthquakes just a natural phenomenon, or is someone using them to reshape the world? How does Japan build earthquake-proof structures while other countries still suffer from devastating collapses? And the big question, can earthquakes be controlled? Let's dive into the shocking truth. First, how do earthquakes normally occur? The Earth's surface is not one solid piece, it's like a giant puzzle. The Earth's crust is made up of tectonic plates that are constantly moving. When enough pressure builds up, these plates suddenly slip, releasing energy and boom! An earthquake. But what if some earthquakes are man-made? Conspiracy theorists believe that some major earthquakes might not be natural at all. Let's start with the HAARP theory. Some claim that the US HAARP project in Alaska uses high-frequency radio waves to manipulate the atmosphere and even trigger earthquakes. Then there's the idea of deep explosions. Others suggest that underground or underwater explosions could artificially trigger seismic activity. And during the Cold War, rumors spread about seismic weapons. Nations were allegedly developing weapons capable of creating earthquakes to attack enemies. Could this be real, or is it all just science fiction? Now let's look at some of the biggest earthquakes in recent history and their questionable details. February 6, 2023, Turkey earthquakes, two massive quakes of 7.8 and 7.5 MW. The death toll was over 50,000, and thousands of buildings collapsed, even some newly built ones. Conspiracy theories claim unusual atmospheric changes were observed before the earthquakes. Some believe HAARP-like technology was involved. In 2010, Haiti experienced a devastating 7.0 MW earthquake. The death toll reached 230,000, and the country's economy was devastated. Suspiciously, the US military intervened immediately after the disaster. Was this just a natural disaster, or part of a strategic operation? And in 2011, Japan's Tohoku region was hit by a 9.1 MW earthquake and tsunami. The death toll was 15,000, and the Fukushima nuclear plant was severely damaged. Some theorists claim unusual electromagnetic disturbances were recorded before the earthquake. Could seismic weapons have been involved, or was it purely natural? So why don't Japanese buildings collapse like others? Japan doesn't fight earthquakes, it works with them. First, base isolation. Japanese buildings rest on giant shock absorbers made of rubber, steel, and lead that absorb seismic waves. Second, flexible structures. Japanese skyscrapers sway with the motion rather than resist it. Steel frames and special materials allow them to bend rather than break. Third, giant counterweights inside buildings. Some skyscrapers have massive pendulums inside that counteract the motion of an earthquake by swinging in the opposite direction. Fourth, earthquake-resistant materials, shape memory alloys, carbon fiber reinforced concrete, and shock-absorbing steel frames, and finally, self-healing concrete. Yes, that's a thing. Concrete infused with bacteria that can heal its own cracks over time. So, if earthquake-proof technology exists, why aren't all countries using it? Or do some powers prefer to use earthquakes rather than prevent them? Some people believe nature cannot be controlled, but others claim some hidden forces might have the ability to manipulate seismic activity. What do you think? Are earthquakes purely natural or can they be controlled? Let's discuss in the comments. Don't forget to share this video and help more people question the reality around them.